Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie, we're gonna look at the latest additions to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020, the PC version. And we start with the first one from 4Simmers. It's called Better Nameplate. So let's look what this is. A little bit with a special title. So what you can do with this one, it's designed to optimize the game tag of players and real traffic in Flight Simulator, right? You can enable those labels, which you're seeing over here. And this, I would say, simply makes it better to read, different colors. And you can now buy it. It's, let's say, not too expensive. But if you ask me, I really wonder why you would need this. But it's there, right? So if you prefer to have different and improved nameplates, then you can buy this one. That's the first one. The second one is from Gear Down Simulations. So Gear Down Simulations has released Vitória Airport and City Update, Sierra Bravo Victor Tango, that's in Brazil. And if you look at, I would say, these pictures, they look pretty nice. So what they did is you will get the airport, right? The Rico de Aguirre Salles, also known as Guaberas Airport. It's a Brazilian airport in the municipality of Vitória Espírito Santo. And it's the main airport in the state of Espírito Santo and operates the national and international passenger and cargo flights. You can see that it receives a lot of ATR 72s, Boeing 737s, as well as the Embraer 190 or 195, and the Airbus A390, 320, 321, 330, Boeing 757, and 767. So I would say a lot of different aircrafts. So pretty nice. Also including some helicopters, as you can see. There's 2 runways and 2 terminals, one for commercial aviation and the other for executive aviation. So what does this package include? Well, this package includes objects modeled exclusively for Microsoft Flight Simulator, more than 90 modeled objects, PBR and photo real textures, custom lighting, helipads, and many more. So if you look at the screenshots which are provided, we can see that it's not only the airport itself, but also the city, right? So you also receive a city update for the city of Vitória, where the airport is close by. So let's see if we can see some more details. Here we can see the harbor as it looks like. Here we can see the airport. Not too many pictures, but it gives you, I would say, a good impression what you will get. Then the next one is from SoFly. They released the 787-10 European Premium Pack. This one can be used if you have the Boeing 787, which is only included in premium version. And then you get a lot of, I'd say, additional liveries for Air Europe, Air France, British Airways, Lufthansa, Norse, Norwegian, TUI, and a lot more. And then you'll get details like this. So a nice livery pack for the 787. Then VA Systems, they released a new package for John F. Kennedy, the A320 flights, volume number 3. So what you will do, or what you will be able to do, is using the A320, use 73 flights. That takes you place in the late afternoon or early evening rush out of New York, John F. Kennedy International, and fly across, say, multiple, let's say, locations. It includes the livery packs from VA Systems. So 6 custom Asobo A320 livery packs are included. And then you can fly, let's say, from the UK to Europe, but also different other parts of the world. So here you can see what you get. Then the next one is the A320 Immersion / VFX pack from 24. This has a dependency on the SimFX visual effects utility, which you also need to have. And this will simply add some more realistic VFX, right? So some more realistic effects to Flight Simulator, and then specifically to the A320. So if we scroll down, we can see a list of effects being included. 16 custom effects, right? So performance is our top priority. That's really good to see. So you've got the impressive controls, the condensation effects, engine cold start, the wastewater drain, Sintelmo's fire, and a lot of more. And it supports the following airframes. So it also supports the fly-by-wire A320, the Asobo default A320, the Inibuilds A320, also known as the A320 V2, the Latin VR A, 318, 390, 320, and 321, as well as the Phoenix A320. And here you can see what you get, right? So more facts using this spec. Then we've got VA Systems. Again, they released the A320 routes, American Airlines volume number 5, which will add 14 routes from Miami to Central America. And of course, there are livery packs included. In this case, there's only one because it's for American Airlines, so it only includes the American Airlines livery. Then scrolling down the list, we will find again John F. Kennedy Airport, volume number 3. But I think we discussed this one, so need to go back one step. Yeah, go back one step and then scroll down one. But then we still have the A320 schedules, British Airways volume number 7. Similar package as the previous one, only then specifically for British Airways, also from VA Systems, 32 routes. Liveries are included, and it will take you from London Heathrow to various airports in Greece, Turkey, and Egypt, which allows you to explore Europe. And this is an example screenshot of the livery which you will get. Then the next one is the A320 V2 Frontier Land Animals livery pack number 3. Pack number 1 and 2, we already discussed them. This one is applicable to the A320neo V2. And then you will get these nice pictures of animals on the tail of the aircraft. And here you can see the, I would say, animals which are included in this package. So let's look at some more examples. So if you love updating your aircraft using a special livery, then this could be something which you want to have a look at. Then we've got another airport. It's Munda International Airport, Alpha Golf Golf Mike by MSF Scenery Builders. It's on the Solomon Islands, right? So it's a really special one. Not too many, let's say, details about this, what's included. But if we scroll down, we can see the details. So here we can see the passenger side, where you can drop the passengers. You can see some more. Let me scroll down a little bit further and then have a look what else is included. So this looks pretty interesting. You can see it's a very small airport. It also contains some static scenery. You can see that likely there can only be one aircraft on the parking spot or on the apron, but that's pretty cool. Also, parking spots for cars are included, including a bus, which brings passengers to the airport. So nice one. Then if we scroll down the list, we will find VA Systems again. They have released the Falk Islands Air Tours, which will allow you to use 3 iconic aircrafts, the Diamond DA62, the Cessna 208B Grand Caravan, and the Cessna CD4 Citation. And then you can, I'd say, tour around these islands. In total, 36 unique scenarios are there, and then you can play the air tour guide using this great package in this specific area of the world. Then we've got the airport-based training. Miami, Kilo Mike India Alpha, also by VA Systems, which will allow you to practice your takeoff, circle around, and land again on this airport using 3 iconic aircrafts, the A320, the Boeing 747, as well as Boeing 787. And that's the training for the 6 runways at Miami International Airport, right? So multiple runways. Of course, also multiple livery packs are included. 108 unique scenarios if you've got all the 3 aircrafts. And keep in mind that the Boeing 787 is only part of the premium package. Then we've got the next one. Airport Challenges, British Airways, volume number 4 by VA Systems again. This looks like to be taking place in Spain. So you can practice with the A320, and then you can take off and landing at the selection of the Spain airports using the standard instrument departures before joining the standard terminal arrival route, and then of course landing on these airports. 42 unique scenarios, liveries are included. It's using the default A320, so not the V2, so be aware of that. Then they did the same thing, only then focusing on the SID part for Birmingham, Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. And then you can practice your departures using 3 aircrafts, 162 unique scenarios, a lot. Liveries are included, but again, the Boeing 787 is only part of the premium package, so be aware of that. Then we've got the airport star training, right? That's for approaching the airport. It's Dallas Fort Worth, Kilo Delta Foxtrot Whiskey, also from VA Systems. And you can practice inbound landings using 3 aircrafts. Again, liveries are included. 378 unique scenarios, which is really good. So cool. Again, Boeing 787. You know the drill. Then we've got the airport star training for Hong Kong, Victor Hotel, 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 also from VA Systems. As the name already says, this allows you to practice your landing skills using 3 aircrafts. And again, liveries are included. 144 unique scenarios to practice your landing skills on Hong Kong airport. Then we've got skyline simulations. They released the Asiat airport, Bravo Golf Alpha Alpha. It's on the North Pole in Greenland. So what's included? Ultra high definition realistic custom textures, animated icebergs, detailed HD ground with PBR and decals, super detailed 3D building, PBR materials, thousands of 3D custom statics, objects, amazing and detailed night textures, FS Eco subsystem, full interior living space, ground traffic, as well as the animated tower beacon. So let's have a look at it. Here we can see the pictures of the airport, right? Asiat Airport, created by Skyline Simulations. Really cool. A lot of details being added to this airport, which is located on the North Pole. So if you love flying, I would say in that area, then that could be a package which you could buy. And then I would say land on this updated airport using this updated scenery. You can see also people in the tower. It's cool. And this, of course, the night view. Then the next one is the Buffalo Water Fix by Dream Scenery. They updated the water for, in this case, Buffalo, which will make the water more realistic, right? So if we scroll down, you would see the updated water, hopefully if the water loads. And this will also bring up the ships above the water instead of below the water. So that's cool. Buffalo area has been touched by, will be touched by this package. So pretty nice. Then we've got not Dream Scenery, VA Systems again. Departure Challenges, EasyJet Volume number 5. Again, name already tells it. You will depart, in this case, from a selection of Italy airports using the SID, the Stand Intermittent Departure, using the A320 from EasyJet. 192 unique scenarios, liveries are included. It's using the A320 default aircraft. And then you can practice your departure skills. Then Virtual Call has released a livery pack for the E175. So 22 liveries for their own Virtual Call EMB 170 175 Series 4 Microsoft Flight Simulator. So keep in mind that you will need to have this one before you can use these liveries. You can see liveries both from American Eagle up to Fuji Dream Lines, up to Flybe, Marathon Airways, Republic Airways, Royal Jordanian, and below you can see some screenshots of the livery pack. So pretty nice livery pack of, I would say, different airliners across the world. Then we've got Burning Blue Design. Burning Blue Design, they released Sundown Airport Echo Golf Hotel November, which is on the Isle of Wight. And you can practice your landing skills, but also departure skills on this airport. It contains 90 custom 3D objects, each with full PBR textures. It's based on the March 2024 layout, which I assume is still the correct one. Custom night lighting. Also, the hangar doors are animated and they will close at night, as well as the animated Black Arrow rocket with which lowers at night. Custom windsocks, animated spectators, real-life surrounding scenery, as well as the industrial estate to the northwest of the airport, which includes the businesses, ICR Touch, airframe assemblies, and AM structures, as well as the Cheverton Cops Holiday Park. Not too many pictures besides the ones on the top, so we can probably quickly scroll to them, but there will be not too many details. We can see the spectators over here. can see the skydive and the White Aviation Museum also included. Cool. Then we've got the next one, which is created by UK 2000. Likely it will require their UK 2000 scenery library. Yeah, it's already here. And they've released Newquay Airport, Echo Golf Hotel Quebec. It's in Cornwall, United Kingdom. So what has been included? Well, that's a little bit hard to figure out. It looks like terminal buildings, also including retail outlets, dining options, and car central services. But I wonder if they are included in the package. So let's have a look at the pictures. We can see spectators have been added, right? Or the passengers which are using the airport. This is the airport from the air. Another one. Keep in mind that some of the scenery packs or scenery objects might be static, like the helicopter, and they might not move, but that's a little bit unclear from the manual. As you can see, all the ground vehicles which are helping, let's say, unloading and loading the aircrafts, power units, the hangar which will open and close. This is likely a static helicopter, but there's a helipad, as you can see. Fire trucks, also some cargo stuff, some private aviation. This looks like either military or maybe a museum or something. And then we've got Spaceport Cornwall with some other, let's say, ground equipment. So pretty cool. Then we've got VA Systems again. They released the Extreme Challenges, Nassau Sock, Bravo Golf, Bravo Whiskey. So you can challenge yourself using multiple aircrafts, from the Diamond up to the Airbus and the Boeing. And then you will, let's say, be able to challenge yourself landing on these on this airport. 36 unique scenarios, liveries are included. Again, Boeing 787 requires you to have the deluxe premium version, but it's really cool to see. Now we've got Perfect Flight. They've got Fly the Heaviest. It's embarked on a journey of aviation grandeur, right? It offers virtual pilots an unprecedented experience, transporting them into the cockpits of some of the world's largest aircraft. So what is added? This this package will add three meticulously designed liveries: the Boeing 747 Air France, 747 Japan Airlines, the Boeing 787 American Airlines, and you will have to fly the heavies in your mission pack, which results in 12 IFR flights. Perfect integration with sim updates, 15 new ETC, right? The air traffic controllers. So cool stuff. So you will have these features, and these are some mission packs. So if you love, say, flying bigger aircrafts, the Boeing 747 or the Boeing 787, then you can consider to buy this one. Then we've got SoFly. They also released a new package. It's the Global Landings North Africa. As the name already tells you, it will allow you to discover this region and then also, say, practice your landing skills in North Africa. So what are the countries which you will see? Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia, West Sahara, and Algeria, using, I would say, a wide variety of aircraft, which will make it fun. So 80 different possible landings. Airports are spread across the whole continent, giving you a flavor of everything. Live weather, choose from easy to hard weather, right? To make it more complex for yourself, as well as use multiple aircrafts to practice those landing skills. Then we've got the next one, the Sim Flying Club BE17 metal liveries by Jet Studio. I'm pretty sure that we discussed this one already last week, but this is, I would say, a livery pack, metal liveries for the Coronados Beechcraft Model 17 Stagger Wing. This aircraft is something which you need to buy separately, and then you can apply this livery pack to it. Then we've got the next one, which is the Mini 500 metal liveries, also from Sim Flying Club, also by Jet Studios. This will require you to have the Godfriend's Mini 500 helicopter, and then you can apply this nice livery pack to it in multiple colors and say use this aircraft or helicopter, I should say. Then VA Systems, again, landing changes, American Airlines Volume number 6. As the name already tells you, it will allow you to practice your standard terminal arrival routes, uh, in this case with American Airlines, inbound to destination airports, using multiple sceneries or scenarios, I should say. 54 unique scenarios, livery package included, using the A320 default from Sobo. Then scrolling down the list, we will find Dubrovnik Airport by Inibuilds, known for the ICAO code Lima Delta Delta uniform. It's in Croatia. Not too many texts provided, but here you can see the pictures, and the pictures look really great, right? Really what you would expect from Inibuilds. You can see a lot of ground vehicles which are on the ground. You can see gate signs. Then we also see the traffic tower as well as the terminal building, as well as traffic signs, which are outside of the airport, which is really cool. The airport side. And a lot of other cool pictures, right? So loading is a little bit slow today, not sure why. You can see also the taxi or the signature on the taxiway, really nice. So pretty cool Dubrovnik Airport from Inibuilds. Now available for Flight Simulator 2020. And you can also see that there are some surrounding buildings in the, I would say, surrounding the airport. Then we've got the Maldives, also pretty nice to fly. The Alifu Atoll by FSDG. So you can now land on this nice airport. Uh, and then it's also compatible with the VRMM airport scenery from the Rhone, right? Which would be, I would say, a little bit strange if it wouldn't be compatible. And then you will get this updated scenery, which will allow you to fly in the Maldives, which is, I would say, a really pleasant, I would say, location to fly to if you want to fly to that location. And a lot of pictures are added, but as you can see, loading is a little bit slow. Then we've got another package from the same developer, Maldives North Mail Atoll, which will update this part, which includes the Maldives North Mail Atoll, including the islands and resorts, highly detailed resorts and water villas, photorealistic reefs, Mill Island, several seaplane docks, so you can enjoy this updated scenery using multiple aircrafts, especially the ones which can land on the water, which will make it even more fun. So that's really cool. Then scrolling down the list, you'll find another one, which is the South Mail Atoll, right? So it's from the same developer, focusing on a different part of the Maldives. You can see that, I would say, same, say, inclusions, right? So Maldives South Mail Atoll, islands and resorts, highly detailed resorts and water villas, photorealistic reefs, and of course the seaplane docks. This from the sky. And if we scroll to the next picture, hopefully if it loads a little bit faster, we can see also what else has been included. But this is pretty interesting to see, right? So if you love, say, flying the Maldives, there are now 3 packages which you can use visiting multiple parts of the Maldives. Then we've got Some Scene 3D. They released Manchester City Times. Well, as the name already says, it fixes the Manchester City, including fixing textures, structures, bridges, and added back many missing buildings, which were removed. 300 handcrafted buildings. It's a lot. Many points of interest, such as church, malls, office buildings, banks, stadiums, etc. Night lighting. It's compatible with the Manchester Airport add-ons, as well as the ORBX EU Great Britain Central add-on. Use MSFS scenery package order tool to set this scenery to set this Manchester scenery to the most bottom layer. So likely you need to make some changes. And this is what you will get, right? So a lot of details, as you can see. A lot of higher buildings are now included. If you would now fly over Manchester, you will probably not have them. But with this package, it will add a lot of details, which you might love. If you fly, I would say, across Manchester or in the UK a lot, then this could be something which you could consider to buy. Then the next one is from RK Bridger. They updated some bridges, in this case in the Ohio River Central Bridges, which includes Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and flowing west to the Mississippi River. And if you apply that right, and if you apply this package, you'll get a lot of bridges, as you can see. Well, you will love it, because if you're a lover of bridges and a lover of high scenery quality, then RK Bridger is something which you really want to have, because it focuses on this area and will add a lot of details, right? So if we go to the next picture, you will see that if you would compare this with the default scenery, it's so much more detailed. You would really love it. Then we've got the RV8 new aircraft from Simwork Studios. So they released this new aircraft with a lot of cool things, including the tail dragger and tricycle variants. 7 included custom liveries. The engine, of course, is included with the 2 and 3 bladed propeller options. Flight model, you can use the analog and the G3X cockpit option, as well as the GTN compatibility with hop swapping support in the analog variant. Frame rate friendly, of course, and there's also a manual included, which is always handy. And here are some screenshots of the aircraft. I don't think, are there bigger ones? Yeah, here we have got some bigger ones. So small aircraft, but still, would say a lot of details, a lot of functionality. If you love flying smaller aircrafts, this could be one of those aircrafts which you could consider to buy. Then we've got Paulo Ricardo. This developer released the Porto Segura Airport, Sierra Bravo, Papa Sierra. Where's the airport located? In Brazil, as you can see. So there's a lot of text, but not what's included. So let's scroll down to the pictures, and here we see some pictures, right, of the air. So nice airport with a lot of detail, as you can see from the air, right? A lot of nice things, including, let's say, things where you can throw away your, let's say, your candy or your cans or your trash after flying. Nice details of those buildings also. So Segura Airport, small airport, well, between a medium airport, I would say. But a lot of details are added, which makes it really cool. Then we've got the small toolbar by South Oak Corporation. So what does this toolbar do? Well, first of all, it's much cleaner, and the add-on reduces the size of the in-game toolbar and toolbar icons. And this is with the small toolbar, this is without, and you can really see the difference already, right? Simply not so big, but still having the functionality from the toolbar available. Then we've got the mail atolls. So this one is a bundle. So remember that we discussed the atolls, I would say, maybe a few minutes back. Well, this one is a package which includes both the North and South mail atoll, but it also includes this airport, the Maldives Valana International Airport, Victor Romeo Mike Mike from the same developer, and that again is a reduced price. So choose wisely, I would say. VFR from France has also been updated by France VFR. In this case, the southwest part of France, which is this part. And if you love flying VFR, these packages will really add a lot of details, right? So first of all, the airports and airfields which are being added, well, it's a pretty long list, as you can see. So if you love flying VFR above France, or if you love flying VFR and you want to explore France, especially the southwest part of France, this could be something which you can put on your bucket list. You can see it's not too cheap, but it covers a lot of, let's say, a large part of France, as you could see on the map. So pretty interesting, this one. Then we've got Dream Scenery. They also updated the Buffalo and the Niagara Falls region, the VFR objects specifically, and then you can fly around this. You can see that it already includes the water fix, so be careful that you don't buy the Buffalo water fix because this one is included in this package. And now you can say fly VFR. In most cases, it will focus a lot of on the industrial part of those regions. But since Niagara Falls has been included, I do expect also some other things. So let's see if we can go quickly to the screenshots. But as you can see, it's not too fast today. So I'm not sure what's going on. You can see solar panels. What else has been included? Come on, show it. Nice rivers. So let's do a quick jump over here. Maybe we see the Niagara Falls region also here. Not really. Well, it was a guess, right? Simply pressing an option. But again, VFR objects for these two regions, which will add a lot of detail. But keep in mind, it likely focus on the industrial parts of those regions. So be aware of that. Then scrolling down the list, we will find the next one, which is the Minneapolis region VFR object. Same thing as the prior or the previous one. It will focus on the VFR. In this case, also the water fix is included. And it will focus on the industrial part, as I already mentioned, also for the previous package. But still adds a lot of detail, right? So if you love flying VFR, and if you love industry, then this could be a package which you could consider to buy. Then we've got the Maldives International Airport. This one is part of that bundle which we discussed a few minutes ago. It has also been released as a separate download or separate option. So this airport, what it includes, of course, the airport itself, but also the incredible detailed mill seaplane base, as well as Huhumala Island. And it's fully compatible with the world update. If we scroll down, we likely also see some images. Here we are, right? Some nice images of this airport. So Maldives, Velana International Airport, adding a lot of detail to the airport, which you might like if you love flying in that area. Because if you would compare the default scenery with this scenery, well, you will be amazed by it. Waiting for the next picture to load. This night view, pretty cool. Then the last one already, the Trang International Airport. Victor Tango, Sierra Tango by CM Flight. It's in Thailand. So what has been included? Well, a lot, as you can see. The main terminal, the terminal which is under construction, the package process terminal, the fire and rescue department, HC annual terminals, the weather station, supporting buildings, and placed custom taxiway guided sign, taxiway and runway lights, custom ground texture, perimeters, taxiway aprons and runways match the real airport, runway 8, hill elevation correction, cool things, future updates. Of course, the new terminal building will be for free, so that's good. So have a look at this one, and if you think it's really useful, and if you love flying in this area again, and love getting free updates, because that's what they mentioned in their release notes, then you could consider to buy this one. It's Trang International Airport. Luckily, the images are loading much faster compared to the previous, so we can look at some more pictures over here with the Trang International Airport. This is the terminal which is under construction, which will be added as a free update if you buy this one. And that's really cool. So pretty nice. And with that, we're at the end of the list. And the list in this case contained 42 results, which included some bundles, so a little bit less, 41, 40. A lot of, let's say, packages from VA Systems, a lot of livery packs, some new airports, some scenery updates, some new aircrafts also, which is really cool. I know that there was a question in the developer webcast from us. So, okay, hey, what are we going to do? Are we going to limit certain developers? Because sometimes there's an overload of one developer pushing a lot to the marketplace. I would say it looks like that they're gonna look into it, but of course they also like to have a lot of content, because with a lot of content comes a lot of fun, comes a lot of, I would say, opportunities for flight simmers as you and me to explore the world or to increase your skills. Here ends this video where we looked at the 42 new items added to the marketplace. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post them in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.